Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pacific Drive. Last time we finished our first, and depending on if this is the final story mission, maybe our last as well, exploration run in the deep zone. We went to get limb magnets, and we did find some, not a lot, but some. We also were looking for Olympian fragments, but given the fact that we haven't actually explored very much, we couldn't do like a multi-jump drive in the deep zone, unfortunately. And I think... No, we went here to A7, I believe. Yes, that was like our choice. Maybe we could actually have gone up here now that I think about it. Well, what's done is done. Today we are going to go towards A1, but first we have a few updates here to the car. Not too much has happened since last time, because we did pretty much most of it on camera. Unfortunately, our other door here had to go. It had become fragile, so it went into the grinder, and a new standard armored door has taken its place. We also have new bio headlights, because I could see that in the research. I was just looking through to see if there was anything that we really wanted, and in the research here we can see that these have a, I assume, brightness of 300, whatever this is, and this has a 450, so it's a much stronger light, and it can shoot much further. It shines much further. So I thought that would be a great idea. I accidentally colored the headlight, one of them, and I was like, there's no way that that's actually gonna affect the lights, and it actually is. So we have at the moment a red headlight. I don't know if that's something we could have done on all the other headlights as well, and I just randomly found out last time, but that is pretty amazing. Also found we can actually paint the bumper and parts of the tires as well. So I thought, granted that we are a dragon at the moment, why don't we go ahead and paint these orange? Because we are gonna be breathing some fire when we're out there. I did go ahead and pack a... No, you don't go there, you go there. I did pack an off-white just to... I don't have any paint strip, because I never thought I was gonna need it, but I packed an off-white just in case that we find out that this orange is actually not very pleasant to look at. I believe that's all the updates that I did off camera. Let's lock this one in. Boom. We can see it takes some time now to figure out where to go, because we have so many options. We are still looting, so I'm thinking that today we'll make our way as far as we can. It might take a while before we get there. It's gonna be difficult to split this, I think, but it's... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If we can get a couple of jumps in here at... we might want to go up here, actually, just because that's an extra jump. That's A9 and A2. Could be maybe we do these today, possibly this one, and then next episode we do the deep zone here. And then the episode after that will be in the anomaly barricade here. That does mean we do want to try and reroll this one to get rid of the storm. No, still not. It's very difficult to get rid of the storm, I feel, but I'm fairly confident the first time we did it happened. Ooh, anchor party, that's a lot. I know we don't have any time there, but I'm honestly considering keeping this. But we're not gonna have any time to pick up a lot of it anyway, so we might as well re-roll. There we go. Okay, no storm, so we will have time to loot. That's what we want. That's what we want. And in that case, I don't think there's any reason to re-roll anything else. We could re-roll here if we wanted to just have a quick one, but I don't think we do. So I think we're good to go, dude. I think we're good to go. We have something here that is unrecognized, so we might want to scan that, whatever that is. We have Salamander Grotto. That's good. That's the what's it called? That's the Marsh X we want. So that's really, really good. What else we got here? We got Olympian fragments here. That's excellent. Explosive crates, beach ball, limb magnetizer as well. And honestly, both the tour bus and tour traps, abductor and left right, that's it seems like a super chill area right here at the moment. That's good. We have Olympian fragments here as well. That's awesome. Also a magnetizer, and once again super chill anomalies. What is all that? Zone storm atmospheric shifts are very high in both of these. If not to say max. That's okay. Let's get the show on the road. One thing I saw was that I think one of the researches that we really want with the corrupted research is the bigger trunk in the back, and that requires corrupted research. But unfortunately, they also require carbon fiber glass, and that requires plastic, which we don't have. Oh yes, we got a new shifter as well, and a new whatever you call these. I actually don't know what you call these. That's in the front of the car. We got a little raspberry over there, so we are good to go. Let's get this show on the road and see what we'll find. We'll be looting pretty heavily, I think, here in the first couple of areas, because, as I just mentioned, we still want plastic. There's still a few basic things that we want. So we'll be going through these. And there was something in the next area that was unrecognized, and there was a zone receiver, so maybe we can get a little bit more background to what's actually going on here. Not that I'll remember or understand it anyway, but maybe you will. We're also ready to move to the... what's going on there? We're also ready to move to the... oh, that's unfortunate placements of the anchors. Do we know this? What is all this? Meteorite medley. Maybe that was in some of the previous ones. Meteorites from an internal meteor shower are forever falling in this part of the zone. Okay, that was the new kind of... what's it called? Anomaly we found last time. Exhausting explosions. In this part of the zone, damage suffered from explosions will also take its toll on both fuel and battery reserves. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna assume that intense radiation just means radiation is... we take more damage from radiation. The hot dust in this part of the zone is especially intense, and it'll be even more damaging than usual. Yes. Okay, what I was about to say is we are ready to go to the next zone. Yeah, look at that. Breathe that fire. Okay, well... Oh, I didn't see it. Didn't see it. Okay, good start. Good start. I was about to say that we are ready to go to the deep zone because Uppy finally found a way to protect us by removing the limitation, some limitation on the on our arc device, so it can absorb even more energy. And then we need to do... That was... I don't remember. I will get it... I will try to figure it out before we actually get there. But there's something that we need to do, or Francis and Uppy need to do manually to make sure that we don't explode from all that energy. One thing I wanted to touch down on before I left the garage is that we have actually 6 quirks on our car, none of them which has revealed itself yet until just now. So we have the we have one we've seen before, where when we do a hard turn, the dome light toggles. It's quite an annoying one, to be honest. It doesn't really affect anything, it's just really annoying to have that light on. Even in real life I feel it's super annoying to have that light on. Super annoying, but it is what it is. We have something here that's... Was it here even? Was it here? No, it's the next one that we have something that's unrecognized. Okay. So here we want to get back on the road. And I suppose we can do a quick scan just to see if there's something interesting. Okay, let's just park the car because there's like a bunch of cars around here that we might be able to get some parts from. And I do apologize. It is dark. There's not really much I can do about that at the moment. Yum, yum, yum. Want all that beautiful plastic. Luckily it's crude, so it goes down pretty fast. Doesn't have a lot of health. Nothing in the back, that means we just grab whatever is here. No. And one more, yes. I think that's it. A whole stack of plastic. Will you look at that? That might actually, well, hello, just be enough to get ourselves the, what's it called? The augmented trunk. Assuming we don't want anything else at all. Right, we already looted it. Okay. Oh, wow. Wriggling wreck right behind us. Well, then we don't want to go too far back. Turn on the light. Yeah, the orange light is not like super unpleasant. Probably would be better with the standard light, but still, it's not super unpleasant. I think I see another quick stop right here. Huh? Looks like 2 cars here as well. Yeah, so that's another 3 cars we can do real quick. I don't know what exactly determines when you need to use the crowbar or not. We're not taking damage here, so that's good. Already looted. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Even after the whole game, we still need to do the basic cars because that's the way to get the basic materials. I guess that might be how it is in a lot of games, right? But there it is. Forgot. Well, we got 1 grass. Okay, good enough. Right, I packed a few extra headlights as well in case we get our stolen somewhere, which seems to be quite normal for us. Off you go. Well, doesn't matter since we're turning hard all the time. That was not particularly great. But they can't all be winners. Six cars in here. I was about to say, I don't think we want to be looting too much more, but on the other hand, I don't think I can say no to 6 cars right next to each other. See if we can get through this rather quickly. There's a car here as well. And they all seemed like ones that are lootable. It's not even just wrecks, it's all the good stuff. Okay, I think you are new as well. Where's my... why did that get unbound? I think we did that one. I think we can just get this one without walking into that. Okay. Should be a few more around here, maybe in this direction. There's one there. I don't think we want, unless it's right near here, we don't want to spend too much time looking for the last one. I mean, that was 2 and a bit full stacks of plastic. That was amazing. That was great. Good show, good show. Yeah, look at all that plastic. It's exactly what we want. That is exactly what we want. Okay. Well, thanks, game. Okay, you know what? Those houses will survive. There's a squire right there. Can we sneak past here? Yes. We don't care too much about the squire at the moment. Scan. There is a box truck coming up. We are interested in that. And there's a couple of wrecks around here. Okay, that'll be... let's not park in that. Last stop here before we end this area. Where did you go? There you are. And we have the truck. Okay, we are taking damage here, so we're not gonna be hanging around too much. Let's get all that beautiful loot. Huh? Oh, okay. I didn't even know I hit them. That's it. Yeah, I guess the other cars that are here, they're in this nastiness. Okay. Well, that was great. That was great. Nice with all the plastic. Good resources. Okay, if we spend the same amount of time in the next area, we are definitely not gonna get to the mid-zone today. Well, perfect timing. That's our cue. Onwards we go. To G9. What do we have here? Here we have something that is unrecognized. It looks like a charging station though for the battery. But I'm pretty confident we have scanned that, but maybe we haven't. Time-wise, we have a little bit more than the last one. Got some bolt bunnies though, crackling crawlers and shock tourist. Okay, all the electricity here and disruptive discharge. Well, not surprising that goes together. We have a zone receiver as well, something we kind of do want to prioritize here. Let's see what this disruptive discharge does exactly. Not sure I remember. Well, I don't, otherwise I would let you know. Okay, in we go. We'll get this right there. And it's not new, because otherwise we would be able to get in here. Disruptive discharge. There it is. The electrical discharge is detected in this part of the zone. Can damage and disrupt batteries, draining your power reserves. That is not good. Let's try and not take any damage. Let's get this one on, because that is already a what's it called? What's that? I've seen that before. We might not be getting the juice here, because that's quite out of the way. Let's do a scan. Okay, nothing like super interesting here. Trying not to get hit by those. It seems kind of flat terrain as soon as we get out there. There's a little bit of a hiccup right here, or a hurdle that we just need to get over. Then we're kind of out there. So maybe we'll go for the anchor juice, just so we have enough. But given that it's a story mission, I don't think we really need to worry about it. No, you know what? We're not gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the what's it called? The receiver right here. Oh, some bolt bunnies. And it's right there. This is an unfortunate place to park. And there's an abductor as well. Park it. He took the bolt bunny. That's fair. Oh.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or, quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with limb in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in limb technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of limb technology. The area is at first evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They establish a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Resonance Development Authority, which was to be headed by Dr. Turner herself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect massive 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zone started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
Okay, well, good timing. This is probably, yeah, it's a checkpoint. Circuit gate. No, we can't see the map from here. I don't really know what this is going to accomplish, but we need to go that way anyway. I didn't even see. Okay, well, this might be slightly dangerous, but let's try it. Maybe we need to do this. Did I miss it? Oh, come on. I'm so close. I'm right here, dude. Come on. Okay, well, not much we can do about that. Did we do it? Oh, okay. Okay, oops. Slightly underwhelming, but suppose here we go. Well, we got it scanned at least, and we got a little bit of story behind who exactly discovered the what's it called, the limb technology. We learned we learned that they expanded the zone twice. We already kind of knew a lot of this, of course, but a little bit of backstory there. I think it's interesting to listen to, but it's difficult for me to oh, we're not getting in there. Difficult for me to listen when I have to drive as well. Well, since we got some time, let's refuel what we have here, because it's a short episode, I think, but I don't think I want. We don't have time really to really explore. Hello. Random scrapper. Anything in here? That is not a fuel can. Okay, fair enough. And we don't really have time to really explore the mid-zone, and I want to take my time with it. Is there anything nearby? There's a fuel can in there. Fuel canister, I should say. There's one in there as well. I think we'll do that, and then we'll... No, don't turn that on. And we'll call it a day here. You know, for being a almost a full barrel, or actually a full barrel, there's really not a lot in there. Okay, should be one out here as well. They can be difficult to spot because they're oftentimes they're buried in the ground, half buried anyway. I don't feel like I want to spend another scanner charge or 3 kilowatts scanning for it. I guess that's why I won't find it. Is that our lights? Oh my god, it is. Jesus. Why is that on? I thought it was off. Okay, well, that is a short episode, but unfortunately that's just that how it kind of makes sense right now. You can close the door. Okay, our headlight took some damage. Is that that's probably because of the electricity. Yeah. Something else took damage as well. That's you. No, don't. Just scan it. Unreliable. Okay. That's not good. Unreliable. That's not good. Guessing that's because of the static. Yes, you, that's a little bit damaged. Let's... we do have you. Let's just fix that up real quick, because when we're going into the mid-zone, we would like to be fully rested and ready here. There you go. And that should be it. I think the rest hasn't taken really any damage. Do that. Got our paint stripper, I suppose, in case we don't want this beautiful light. Really? Okay. Well, next time we will be exploring the mid-zone, and I'm guessing we'll get into the deep zone as well next time. So it's not just the mid-zone. We should have time to maybe explore at least these two areas. It might take a little bit longer because it's both mid-zone and deep zone. They're a little bit more interesting than this. On the other hand, it's more focused what we go for. We don't really care about, you know, standard resources in these zones. We want the specific, very specified ones that we're after. There's a stone receiver here as well. If we can pick that up, that would be great. For now though, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.